In this video, I want to give you a few tips and tricks on how you can study your maths. Hello everybody, my name is Paulvin, author of Just Pass Math, a success guide for parents and students. So in this video, I want to give you more tips on how to study math. The number one thing you want to do is try getting the best spot where there's not a lot of distractions. I know it's really challenging nowadays, but I do mention a few other things in the book. But the best thing is to get the best spot and try various locations. And don't get stuck to one location, okay, because something might happen to that. So let's say, for instance, your spot is in the dining room, right? So the dining room, it's a little bit busy there, but that's where you are more productive studying there. But let's say, for instance, it's really busy, everybody's busy there. So now you have to shift to your room. But let's say, for instance, they are painting, they're renovating your room or the whole house. So now you need to go check out the library. That's why it's very important that you try and adapt to different locations. The next tip I want to give you is about active and passive studying, right? So passive studying it's really in the word passive, and I see some students are reading through their math textbook or their notebook as if it is a novel. So it's not Harry Potter where you're just going to relax, you can sit. You'll actually need a pen and write out things. And that's why I want to talk about whiteboard studying or passive studying, right? So that's passive studying. Active studying is where you are writing things down. So I have just ignored this. Enough is enough. But you write down things. You write down things on piece of paper. Okay. So even if it's in your book, you don't need a whiteboard. You can write it down on a piece of in a notebook or a scrapbook, doing your calculations. That's the most important thing. Take out a pen. It's very rare where people can sit in front, just look at a mathematical problem and solve the whole problem. Okay, get a solution for that problem. I think the only guy that I know is Stephen Hawking, may rest in peace. That's the only person that I knew that could solve equations in his head. But I mean, he probably used his two fingers as well. So active studying is the best way one of the best methods to achieve your goals in passing math. So one of the subsections that I do mention in my book is writing on specific types of, not specific types of paper, but mainly colors. I've seen students, like they have this whole color coordinate in their book. They write this in orange and they write this in yellow. So it's all these light colors on white paper. So that can be a little bit of a problem, because remember, you were actually writing it down so that you can memorize it, right? So you actually see things. So imagine this white background, okay? And I write math is easy in yellow on a white background. Do you think you'll memorize this one, or will you memorize this one where it's a white background and I write in black or in blue, math is easy? So which one do you prefer? So let's look at another one. It is, let me use a black background. So it's black background. So I'm going to write in a darker color now. So I'm going to write in blue, math is easy. Or do you prefer the black background? I'm going to use now yellow, math is easy. So what you want to do is, even if you highlight things, so highlight things, it's a different thing than if you have your text in black, you can highlight it with a yellow. But if you're writing in yellow, that's going to be a problem, and you're actually writing things down to memorize it. So make sure you apply this stuff. I want to talk about mind maps. Is mind maps for everybody? I'm not sure. Some people want to see drawings. That's why in the video, in this link, you should check out where I talk about how everybody learn at a different speed or a different method. Some people will have to read, some people will have to talk, and all of those things. The same it is with learning math. So I remember I used mind maps, not for a very long period, because it took a little bit of time, but now and then I had mind maps. So I suggest you Google mind maps so that you can find out if it's really for you, or you can YouTube it. I'm sure there's loads and loads of videos on how to set up a mind map. Or smash that like button, hit that bell so that you also can be notified every time when I release a new video. You want to be the first on it, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.